What is up, y'all? It is another Sunday structure video, as we have every single week, and we try to just challenge ourselves to do at least one video. Obviously, you guys get two videos because you take a trade, but you guys this week we're supposed to get two videos. It was supposed to be a Sunday structure video and a gold breakdown. And a gold breakdown is what we're gonna have today, and a Sunday structure video. So it will be a gold breakdown, Sunday structure type video, also talking about the week forthcoming and how the market sentiment looks for both the assets that we trade. Which, if you only joined this channel a couple times or haven't watched our videos, you only trade NAS 100 and gold. So within those two pairs, only things we touch. Within all assets on here, that's only two assets we do touch. So so let's jump straight into it. So it's gonna be one combined video. So going into what we had going on for gold this week, this is the trade we took. Very, very volatile consolidation in totality of the whole week. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's take this away. Just look at this. This looks absolutely. This is not showing us an uptrend or a downtrend, but we end up making a nice buy. Um, Market willing, God willing, to get this nice 1 to 3 reward. I think it's nice, almost a 1 to 4. It's supposed to be a 1 to 4. So we were originally trying to aim for that level on a 1 hour time frame. The last previous high we had up here, or even these levels where we stopped at this level or this level. But price, as you can see, is in this like boxed area, which when we mark everything up, we'll see where price is going, or it looks like it's going, but it's definitely like it's in consolidation. So we have to make a new high and something like that. But at first, before we even got over here, we saw price on the 1 hour shoot up and made this high over here Wednesday, and then coming to Sunday, we saw price before Sunday, we saw price sell down. We had this higher high over here for Friday, and then we had this lower high on Friday. Price opened up and made a new high on Sunday. Okay, we're like, all right, cool. So it seems to have some kind of thought process or structure bullish at this point, because now we've made a new low, but now we're breaking and we haven't broken the last lower low down here. Let's get rid of this too. Actually, we could do that. So we made a new higher high, higher low, and then price shot up. Market open on Sunday. Price then continued to sell down, and what to do next? It broke that level, that higher low level right here, showing us bullish because we made a new high over here, and it broke it going into Monday. So Monday, we could do this though. Put this on. We'll use a session. So we have price make these levels right here where it stays stagnant. It wasn't selling it below any point below this level, and then it broke this level again. So we saw buyers sitting up over here. We can put the arrows right there for now. We definitely have buyers in that area. We have buyers right here, and then we have buyers. Obviously, it broke above that level. So we originally put this black line here because you have price stop at this low, pull down, stop at this low, pull down. When we made this new low, we thought it was gonna sell, but once you wait a little bit longer after 10 a.m., which really is crazy, after 10 a.m., price then shot up, broke above that level, stopped above that level around the 15-minute time frame. It might have stopped around that level a little bit earlier. Right here. Is it? Yeah. Literally like 1 o'clock. Price then shot up, and we held the trade to that point. So really, just like we seen buys on a higher time frame, but as you guys can see now, like it's just in the consolidation. It's in the range. It's probably in a 4-hour range. It doesn't really matter what range it is, honestly. As you could just see, it's not in a trend. It's just sitting there. So we're gonna see what price breaks out of. Like I said, we thought it was gonna be bullish at the beginning of the week, and then we had these confirmations that I was gonna sell. Even like this, like over here, before we got into that buy, we thought it was gonna sell, but it was like we came to this level too many times for it to choose that it's gonna sell, and then it did this, and it goes back up. Like we had this level on Tuesday, sell, came back here, then we'll go up, come back down, sell, then we'll go back up, then we'll go down lower than that, came back up here, like it's making small lower lows and lower highs. Then we made this lower low, and then we just buy up off of this level. And like I said, we had the ability and chance to sustain this trade and see if it was gonna hit that level we were talking about earlier on our 1 hour time frame, where we had to the left of us over here that was gonna hit that level. Because our stop loss probably would have got hit, to be honest, just to be honest with you. Yeah. Probably would have got hit. And the only reason why I put a stop loss here, because you do not want to see price come back below this level. If it did, we didn't need to be in the trade at all, honestly. Like, we tried too many times for it to buy up all the way over here, and then we just got out. When it hit the 1 to 3 level, took partials, and then we let the rest ride out, and it hit that alert, which probably hit multiple times. Let's see. We had this alert, the 446 level, which is the level we got in on Wednesday. With the 114 level, this is all Friday probably. Friday was bouncing around here a lot. Too much, honestly. Yeah, Nas alerts as well. Let's see, somewhere here, the 414 level hit. This is July 30th, I think. Yeah. July 30th, hit on July 30th, but also before it hit the 29th. Client alerts happen in the day. Holy, yep, 29th. And you see the 4,114 level was hit as well multiple times. So within that, that's what we see within price for gold. Not really too much like any more additional information or explanation with this. I just say we just had the right mindset with this. That's it. We're just going to continue to find the best ups for us at this point and any point beyond us trading. So that's it with the breakdown of gold. So we're going to go into talking about NAS. Another pair that we thought was going to be bearish, but as you guys can see, it was kind of bullish this whole week after Wednesday. It started to be bearish, let's say that. It really broke certain lower lows. It sold to a certain level, but now we're in a bullish momentum market. It looks like it's also in a weird. This, like I've been saying, this whole year has been really up and down for the markets. I mean, I can't really say that, but this hasn't been as consistent with the trends. Like, it's been changing too many times, like, which is totally fine. It's supposed to be like that, but also, like, can we get some consistency within the trends that we're looking and finding in the beginning of the week, within the end of the week, or how do we adapt to that? So we found one good trade this week. That's pretty much good for me. Like I said, we want quality over quantity, and more we get quality over quantity, we're able to find different other setups that might be we can hold longer or hold shorter amounts of time depending on the trend. But working within these two pairs, you see there's a lot of volatility within them, and also a lot of changes within the trend because of the market and because of the economy, news and things of that sort. So we have to roll with the punches, but with NAS, like I showed you guys with the alerts, it's a lot of alerts we had for price getting to this level. We were gonna say it's bullish about this level, and we are believing it's bullish because you broke all these lower highs. When we have a downtrend, we have a lower high, a lower low. I ain't marked these all up because we really didn't trade anything else but gold. That one setup we did break down like 3 minutes ago. So we didn't mark the rest of this up because that was the only setup that we seen that was good on gold. And we went to NAS, and it wasn't as appealing as gold, even though gold is in a range. This is definitely in the range too on a 1 hour. Yeah. So I do want to say it's still bearish. As you guys can see, this definitely looks bearish, but we have to see what else market forms, things of that sort. So we're gonna remark up NAS first, as we're already on this, and do a little. I mean, there's only so much you could do differently. it's kind of like repetitive in a sense, but you're just adapting to what the market is showing you at the same time. But you can mark up everything else over again. Let's move this chart. It's two bar over here. So one thing I do see what we will mark up, we have a low over here, right? This low was created. We had a lower high before that. And then price then, let's put the lock on that. I'll lock on this. And then price shot up. At a lower high, higher low, and then shot all the way up here, making a higher high. Then it made looks like a higher low. So we'll see what to do with this at this point. We'll see what we're gonna do with the market at this point. What we will do right now is, it's bullish. Until it breaks this level, we're bearish again. So, or whatever higher low level that's solidified. This is a temporary high low level because this could be a whole move. It's not really a pivot point, even though you do see price buy up here and sell down. Like, it's more a pivot point than anything right here. See price come here and sell off. Come right here. So this could continue and buy all the way up, or it could sell all the way down. So we have to really measure if this is a high low level as well. Like, let's see if we have pivots. Like, look. This kind of confirms it right here. Like, this is valid right here. I don't know why they don't do these, but maybe it's gonna come later when we get more information. But so we're gonna mark this up as of now. This could be a lower high level. This is a lower low level. Low level. This could be a lower high level. This could be a higher low. This is a higher high. And now we have to see what price will do at this point. So what we can do is mark up a little bit within this. Is mark up this, boom. You can mark up this, boom. We don't want price. Anything below this point is selling, and we can mark this up a little better. Let's bring this down. Then obviously we can mark this because this is an indication up here. So we see on the 15-minute time frame it's gonna buy up back again. With this sell off here. So anything above this point probably bullish. So let's see what market opens on. I'm gonna leave that alone because on Sunday and Monday is probably gonna make the move, and you don't trade both of them days. So just to be avoidant and be smart about it, we're just gonna stay away from it. But this could sell all the way back down here on this level and buy back up. So we're looking for a good pullback. If not, we'll just use a 15-minute time frame to get in where we have a lower high that is respected. So respected. So we'll see how we get in the trade. So basically, if let's say we're looking to get into a setup, obviously we have a higher high and you see we're moving down, so we're pulling back. So after a new high, price is pulling back here. Technically this could be a new high, but let's see on a 1 hour. Let's see, do it from here. That's way better. We just said boom, 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 boom. You can say this higher. This could be a lower low, lower high, higher low. And then once we would have broke this level, probably been good to just get in. So we're not trading this at all, but we'll see if it works out in our favor. In the sense of like when the market opens on Sunday, let's see if we'll be bullish. But at the same time, we have to wait, and we're not expecting price to move so suddenly soon with NAS on Sunday too. So be patient with that. But that's marking up NAS. I'm not gonna sit too long with NAS. Like I said, it does come back down here where sells, when selling market. But at this point, we're bullish, so we'll see what happens within that. Let's look on the 4-hour time frame, see if we see anything, because this right here is respected. So like I said, if this price buys up, you want to get in and probably aim for this low right here or even up to here. So because this is the pivot right here on the 4-hour time frame, we see price buy up to this level and then sell down. So there's a bigger pivot point, bigger higher low levels and lower lows levels on the 4-hour, but let's get the couple time frames down from 4, 3, 2. We go to 1. We have 2, really use what we see in front of us for targets that we see. So that's pretty much us breaking down NAS. Let's go down to gold. Gold, like I said, it was very tricky this week. Let's delete everything. Just give us a clear idea in mind about this. Goals to strive to be better, right? So let's do this the correct way. I didn't see them. I don't even know. So we have our let's see that EMA is off. So we're gonna move accordingly with this, right? So kind of like use a hard time for it to see exactly what's going on here, because it's in a big range. It's not no small range. Because on 4 hour, I mean, at 1 hour, we would have been kind of picked out what trend we're going in and using the last 2 days. Off of this, it looks like a downtrend, straight up. But it does look like the bottom. Like we have a strong. Like it doesn't know where it wants to go. No, I don't know where it wants to go. I think we need more information, but we can mark up what we see right here so far. And we do have price breaking its previous higher lows. And it's made a new high. So I can point out right here, instead of marking up everything, we do have a new high right here. We did sell off that new high. We did break that other low down here as well. So I think that's the two ranges that we sit in right here. There are higher low. So we have a new higher high over here. We have a new lower low right here. Simply put, boom, boom, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is exactly what we see right here. Boom. It's not really too much. Like I said, we have to sit on our hands to see where price is going to go. We could just reject this area, sell off, or because he bought and made a new higher high off this level right here, it could have been pump fake down here. This buys up. If we break this level, then I say it's probably gonna go bullish. But like I said, I don't want to play in the range, but that's possibly what could happen. This buyer is going to be buying off of this level because it's that lower high level on the 14-minute time frame. We made this new lower low. So we can see what happens within that. Let's see what happens when market opens. It's 1:30 now, so we have maybe like 5 hours to the really 4, but the market doesn't really start to open up till like 6:30. So we'll see what happens within that. There's really a breakdown of gold and Sunday structure, so we really had to take our time within all these pairs. Like I said, with gold, it's in the range, simply put. We could try to get out of it. Obviously, it's the whole point of it. We will not force ourselves to get out of it, because obviously the market's doing right now is not forcing itself to get out of this range. So we will not force anything that's unneeded. And plus, we don't trade on Sunday and Monday, so it's no need to rush. We could just wait for our day and be very precise in what we're doing here. So we have a goal. We will hit the goal, and within that, that's it for the video. We broke down NAS 100 and gold, giving our opinion about the upcoming week and our previous trade with gold. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate it. Subscribe. We will be better and better each week within this, conquering ourselves. Like I said, I have no excuses for myself, but I have to do better, and we have to do better with showing ourselves that we deserve this right here. So that's pretty much it. New things, as for new habits and new willingness to do things. So, and faith as well. So it's a lot of things that we do need to work on. I'm not a perfect human being, but I am a striving human being. So I'll see you guys in the next video. It's Reap the Sow as we gain our way to freedom within trading. And I'll thank you guys again for this tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.